Well, you just Fishery for a Friday open, and they've given us absolutely tons of room. Now I've drawn peg 4, peg 1's in, and then the next couple up. But yeah, there's loads of room. I've had a feeder chuck over here. That's been quite good. Although I've been a bit rusty and forgot the clip a couple of times. I had to unclip on fish because of the 20-inch. You have to fish like a traditional feeder here. And I've had to unclip a few times, and I've cast out and forgot I'd unclipped and just ended up going straight into them bushes over there and lost the whole lot a few times, so that's been fun. I've had a dead maggot line down here, and I've mugged a few fish round here and tried to fish shallow. I never really got that going. I had a few this morning, but never really got that going. And on the deck, I've had one carp, I believe, out there, and just a load of skimmers and little perch and stuff. So that was wrong. So yeah, this has been frustrating at the end. I don't understand what I've done wrong. Whether I can't have fed any more because there's a bait limit rule here now, and that's what's left of my 6-pint limit. So it's it is what it is. Yeah, I've had a lot of skimmers down there. Now, if there's skimmer bream down there, it's a good sign there's not carp, but I have foul hooked a few carp. So yeah, not sure what I've done wrong. I've got 5 nets in though, so not bad a day, but I think that's only got 4 fish in it over there. But let these look, all these fish here, all waving. I reckon I've got 50 each net, so I reckon I've got about £160. That's what I think, and that's a genuine one. Now if anyone round here asks me, I'll claim 140 to 120 to 140. So let's see what I actually do weigh, see how good I am. Right, so this, anybody who knows the Glebe will know this little peg here. Oops, I opened my phone, thick case. This is peg 1. It's the flyer to end all flyers. But this particular time, as you can see, there's like very calm here, and the wind is going that way and blowing like that. And now, as we know, carp follow the wind. So I think we've been the wrong end of the lake here. There's been a 200 pound in my section, which has won the section. However, he's only officially weighed something like, he's only officially weighed something, I think 178, because he's been knocked back because he's gone over in his nets, but he did have around 200 pound. I'm last in my section with 156. He's second to last with 158, and then there's been a 170 next to me. Now I needed about 30 pound to win my section, so 68, 78, 188 would have won my section comfortably, and I definitely could have caught that. I think what I've done is I've tried to come short and catch fish short that wasn't necessarily there in numbers. I think I should have just carried on trapping fish instead of going for because the big fish here, you know, match. When you say you've had 158 pound, it's not like catching 158 pound at tunnel. So yeah, if I could have fished a tidier match on the feeder instead of, you know, then that's just practice. Anybody who watches this channel or follows me, knows me slightly, knows I am not a feeder angler with a capital N, not feeder, you know what I mean? And here you can't get away with fishing a method feeder, which is, let's face it, it's cheating, isn't it? So you can't get away with fishing a method feeder. You have to fish a proper feeder. So I'm not the best of feeder anglers. So a better feeder angler would have caught a few more over there, 1,000,000%. I would have caught a few more over there if I could fish again, just learning some lessons that I've learned today on the feeder. So it's all well and good. Good point is, there's my van, it's all loaded up and I'm ready to go home. I'm going to go and say cheerio to everybody over here, and that'll be me done for another until the next time I go to the Glebe. It's a special fishery, this is the Glebe. If you haven't been, it's a very expensive fishery, but if you haven't been to one of these Friday opens, it's definitely worthwhile booking on.